Hello, I'm Ray here and you're watching MotoNZ. This is the GoPro Mission 1 Pro action camera, new latest greatest from GoPro, la-di-da-di-da. And they've just released something they teased when they announced that, the new wireless mic set from GoPro. So let's unbox it and find out all about it. Okay, so for a while now I've been using Cardo products on my helmet, either tethered Bluetooth wise from this to the camera or from this to my phone and then overlaying audio after the fact. What I'm wanting to do is use one of these microphones inside my helmet recording directly to the camera. And that way we've got dedicated batteries for the device and we're not running down batteries on things we don't need, and I don't need to disconnect my Cardo from my phone every single time I want to connect it to a camera. Hopefully, being all the same ecosystem from GoPro, they'll be, you know, in the same realms and they'll connect a whole lot easier. So let's unbox the wireless mic system, find out all about it. It's a pretty small form factor to begin with. This is a nice little pouch for it. Biodegradable packaging as well. So similar to the other offerings that we've talked about from DJI, Holyland, all that, we've got the case which has USB charging on the back, battery bank inside it, and then inside it we've got one microphone, two microphones, a receiver for putting on a DSLR or some such thing with a USB-C on the back of that, and also headphone and main line out. And we've got a little receiver for using directly on the side of a camera or on your phone or anything like that. So that's quite cool. I'm liking that. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. All fits nice and snugly like that. So what I want to know, these little microphones, they've got a little hard clip on them. They've also got a little magnet for going on your clothes. What I want to know is to put this into Bluetooth mode. So I've been told 3 clicks on the power button and the green light will go from pairing mode to the receiver to a Bluetooth. 1, 2, 3. Now we turn it off. Oh, push and hold to turn off. Cool, she's off. Let's fire up the camera. And then push and hold to turn on and then go into pairing mode. Alright, we're in pairing mode. On the camera, we'll go into connect devices. Wireless mic. There is a software update for the camera, so what I'm going to do is do the software update and then I'll be back with you and we'll try this pairing system again. Standby caller. While that's doing its update, let's have a look at what else we get in the kit. So in here we've got a couple of little fuzzy cats for the top of the microphone. Over here we've got our TRS to TRS, so that's plugging into a DSLR, and I think this is going to be the USB-C charging cable. Yes, it is. So that feels fine. What I have noticed about this is it's awfully thin and flimsy. It's not the best quality that I would have hoped for, but yeah, well, it is what it is. I'm probably not going to use that because I use a Holyland mic set, which is very similar for my DSLR. And it's a shame that I have to carry around this extra pouch. It would have been good if everything just fitted inside the charging box. But I got that plugged in with a standard USB-C, so that's charging now. Camera's updating. My hope is that I can stick one of these microphones just inside the chin of the helmet here, and we can get a decent audio quality. Little fuzzy cats just clip on the top of the microphone like so. That should do pretty good for audio quality. So once everything's updated, we'll give it a crack. Okay, camera's all updated, so let's go back to our microphone. Oh, I've got it out already, here it is. And on the camera, I'll put the microphone into Bluetooth pairing mode. Okay, on the camera, we'll go into connect devices, connect mic. Oh yeah, that worked real nice. Okay, so obviously the update to the camera has made a change. I'm just going to ditch my phone for now because I don't want that connected to the camera. what I've done on the inside of my helmet is I've got this little metal plate here. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's off the back of one of those little magnetic badges. So if I connect that via battery there, put the helmet on, hopefully it won't be too far in my face. Okay, so I can feel it, it's there, but it's not going anywhere. It's magnetized in place, and it's held in by the chin curtain. Alright, I'll hit record on this thing, and now we should have decent quality audio, not only through the internal microphone on this camera here, but coming directly through Bluetooth on this one here. So I can walk around the place and hopefully, if I put you there and walk away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I'm over here, and you should still be able to hear me nice and cleanly and clearly. I've got fuzziness on my bottom lip, and I might have to adjust the levels, but how does that sound? Okay, so what I really wanted to know was how quickly the mic connects and disconnects from the camera. I'll turn the camera off. The mic is in its little case. If I turn the camera on and pull the mic out of its case, the little blue light starts flashing. Bluetooth connected. Hey, that was nice and quick. That's brilliant. And I can see that the audio is connected from this microphone because there's a little VU meter on the screen, front and back, so that's all good. And then if I put the microphone away, audio disconnected. So that's nice and quick, that's really good. So I think for my upcoming track mission, you're hearing it here first, this is going to be a good solution. So if I turn the camera off, take the mic out, it starts flashing blue at me saying it's not connected. Turn the camera on. Bluetooth audio connected straight away. Brilliant. Okay. We're on to a winner here, I think, guys.
GoPro microphone test 1. Okay, so I've got the little tiny GoPro microphone inside my helmet. It's attached via a magnet with a little metal plate that I've put inside the helmet, which is 3M stickied in there. And it's sitting right on my chin. I've got the fluffy cat on top of that, so hopefully the audio sounds pretty good. The other benefits of this is there are 2 microphones, and I could connect them both and get a decent audio quality of the outside of the bike. Maybe some lovely exhaust sound as well. And I can still use my Cardo connected to my phone or make or receive phone calls at the same time. So that's all pretty beneficial and bonusful. GoPro Mission 1 is connected to my handlebars looking forward. And of course in post-production, if I had a second camera feed looking back at me, you could edit that in there as well. No idea on battery life. But given there's battery inside the box for the microphones, that would charge up pretty nicely. So you'd be able to get a fair bit of battery life out of that. And of course, if I had, which I always do, additional batteries for the camera in my battery bag, we'd be able to swap that out and get a decent day's riding. Now the camera, the camera is waterproof, but the microphone kits are not. So one inside the helmet would be fine if it starts raining, but for a long day in rain and all weathers, not the best solution. But then who wants to be riding and creating content in the pouring rain anyway? It would be quite cool if there was a waterproof microphone solution, but I guess when you're talking audio quality, if you start making things IP67 rated, then you are compromising on the audio quality. I mean, there's been many solutions to be able to get microphone quality audio into your GoPro for a long time, and not just GoPro, but DJI and Insta360 as well. I really like GoPro. I've always used GoPro. I've never had half the issues that people complain about with GoPro, so I've kind of stuck to it there. I think if you're going to start mixing and matching brands, that's where you start having bigger issues. So if you have, you know, one camera from one brand, one camera from another brand, problems arise. And I never liked the idea of cabled microphones mainly because it's just a faff around. It's such an annoyance having cables running everywhere and having 15 bits of kit. At least with this setup, I can run really light, one camera, one microphone, maybe an additional camera for a second angle. And if it really just needs to work, it's one of the reasons why I went from Windows to Mac so many years ago for video editing, because everything with the Macs just seemed to work, where Windows machines are so full of extra bollocks, bloatware, stuff you can't remove, stuff that never actually works the way it's supposed to. So if this solution can be set up the way I've set it up, and it just fires itself up and works every time I take it out of the box, that is a win for me. I've got other mic solutions. I've got a Rode mic, I've got a Holyland. The Holyland one I really like, but again, it's a cable to plug the receiver into a camera, which is another bit of faff and kit. Or well, you can't, it's either got to be the TRS cable into a camera or the USB-C into a camera. So anyway, hopefully the audio sounds good. We do have audio levels to be able to tweak, but I haven't tweaked any of them, so straight out of the box is what you get, what you're hearing. Got any questions, chuck them in the comments box below. Yes, I'm going to be hitting the track very soon. I'm going to share with you the journey on getting the gear together, getting the bike together and getting on track.
So there you have it, the GoPro mic connected directly to this camera, the Mission 1 Pro from GoPro. Hopefully the audio sounds good with the helmet setup. If it didn't, my apologies, you're going to hear it anyway. Right now is the microphone connected via Bluetooth exactly the same way, except for being mounted right on my chin in the helmet. It's mounted via magnet to my shirt. And well, now I can stand over here and say, look at this fantastic example of a motorcycle we have here, Street Triple 765, my favourite bike ever, looking absolutely gorgeous. I've just shined it up with some Triumph Performance Lubricants product, and I'll talk about that in another video, but what do you reckon? Are we onto a winner? Hopefully. Right, thank you so much for watching. Questions, comments in the box below, you know the drill. Join us in the Patreon, details down there, $1 a month. You'll be supporting the channel, supporting me to buy these stupid little fucking bits of technology. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Hooroo.